Hello, welcome back to the Koda Media. Yeah, see, this episode goes like this. Hey, this was Sunday morning and I woke up around 6:30, got ready, I took a shower, got ready to church and Jeff and Mia shortly got up after that. We took showers, had coffee, usual stuff, got ready to go to church. Yep. Started around 8:30ish. 8, no, maybe around 8:30ish. We got ready, 8:25, 8:30ish. We got ready to go to church at, ow, well, too hot. Yeah. So finally, yeah. So we're gonna tell us what our Sundays were like. So finally we went and we took Mia's Jeep. Mia loved driving the Jeep. I drove it, so. Yeah. 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 So you got the church? Yeah. Yeah. You know what else happened? Jeff and Ginger went to church with us. Yep. At House on Chippewa. Yeah. I realize they don't, but we're gonna add that. And we actually sat with them every Sunday. So finally we went and got our seats. But Jeff was looking great that day. He was wearing a button-down shoes, something nice. And Ginger was wearing something. Jeff, I don't really know what Ginger wears. Yeah. Yeah. Finally, church started with saying, yeah. Finally after church, sometimes we went and had lunch together with Jeff and Ginger, but today, we were actually gonna. Yeah. We were going. Justin and Ginger were getting ready to go home. They were gonna go home and have. Actually, they were gonna go home and make cheeseburger pizza for lunch that day. Yeah, me and Mia decided to go to McDonald's for lunch that day. We're gonna go back to Howie. We had to go to Walmart for this. Yeah. We had to pick up a few things. So supper was having chicken Alfredo, so we had to go pick some stuff up to make that. Yeah. So finally went to Walmart, got the chicken, everything we needed for the Alfredo. Then we went out to the McDonald's order. We were inside. We ordered, I got a clay old fish and Mia got, pork pounder and, yep, and fries. And we also got some milkshakes. They were good too. Yep. So finally lunch was good. Yeah. Then finally we got ready to go home. Go home. Yeah. Me and Mick. We also have some people coming over later tonight. We have we had Tad and Alyssa Tbear come in for a few days, so they're gonna be coming. He was gonna come work with me again. Yeah, he reached out a couple of days ago. Sure, no, me and Mia would love to have you. We need. Yeah. So we have them. We decided. Oh, we promised them we will make dinner for them too. And Mia makes this very good chicken Alfredo. Yeah. 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 So excited. So finally, so Mia was actually, when they got back home, Mia was working on getting the, and I was going through the, seeing if there's anything good on TV, and guess what, Jeff? Guess what was on TV? Sing was on TV. Oh man, I love it, yeah. There's a Mia Look Sings on TV. All right. That was actually one of my favorite movies. I guess I guess let's watch Sing. Yeah. So finally she finished up in the kitchen, and we finally got to watch Sing. Yeah. It was great as always. It was actually Sing 2 was on second. Yeah, we got to watch Sing 2. Yeah. Buster was really talking about chasing his dream. Yeah. Yeah. Good deal. So finally, so we actually fell asleep watching Sing. So finally, we took a little nap, and then finally, yeah. We actually went up to the bedroom and turned on up there. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to do that? Fall asleep while watching TV, Jeff? Yeah. So then finally, yeah. So finally when I woke up it was 3 o'clock. I might actually have some in from I might actually have some in I could send. Alright, part 2, so finally a little bit later, so finally, then Mia got the chicken Alfredo made. Then finally, Ted and, then finally around 5-ish, Ted and Alyssa showed up and Kobe showed up. They drove all the way up here, all the way from Maine. Then, yeah. And they were actually coming up, that was going to help me do business up here. Yeah. I actually had a lot of work to get done. So Dad was willing to come up help me, so then that's even different. Yeah. Decided to make. Yeah. Yeah. No problem, yeah. So finally they unpacked the suitcases and stuff, and finally, then I showed them to the bedroom that they're going to be staying in while they're here. Yeah, me and Mia, we chatted, yeah, then finally, then when they walked, it smells good in here. And then said, telling Melissa, do you need another, my girlfriend Mia? Yeah, absolutely, it's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you again, Mia. Yeah, I've been putting Mia to work the last couple of months. Oh, this was after an I guess. But before yeah, I've been putting Mia to work the last couple of months. That's good, yeah. Yeah, she's been learning a lot on the power shed. I bet she has. So finally, then finally went out I think the last time you was the party thing. Yeah, I think you guys rock here. I don't think this is Tad talking. I don't think I have a little Kobe with. So this is but Tad's number. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is my wife Tad and my son Kobe. Is it Kobe or Grove? I think it's Kobe or not. Nice to meet you again. Yeah, we have them. Yeah. Yeah, so finally. Yeah. We're gonna put my. You can put it out here to the doors up. You can put it right here on the rug. That's how those going out to the shop. Yeah. If we look around. So yeah, there's some areas on the try to stay on the office please and the bedroom and I guess if you want to look in here, but please don't like that on the computer. We have a lot of potent stuff going on. Yeah. Anyway, so finally, a little bit later, we actually got the table set, the supper. Yeah, we were gonna have some chicken Alfredo. Yeah, we told them. Yeah, I know this. We knew you guys were coming, so. So finally, yeah, I know, make sure I got you. How that morning, me actually texted Alyssa. Yeah, how I got, how see what stuff they would like to eat when they were here. Or sometime we never. The wife knows everything. Yeah, see guys. Yeah, I was going to the store after. See, I wanted to ask, make sure, like, I guess it's not the end of the world, we can always, I'm sure they will understand how. Yeah, so finally we had past that chicken Alfredo. It was so good. Yeah, Ted and Alyssa enjoyed it. Do you guys like chicken Alfredo or not real? Yeah. Yeah, how I told Ted had everything. But if you want to, you can do. Oh, then we have a. Oh, we actually in the shop. My shop was a lot different than Evan's shop. But how we use real quick. Evan just used But how will we actually use a dry technique? I think like James Leo used by with a dry. A little bit different with a little bit. I think we had some trying some Minnesota later with cabinet. Yes, so half you with we use half then we stuck the thing that's how James I don't know how Evan does it, I don't really know it. We use it halfway then stuck the new man we have little chunks of it. But okay, we also have usually with me and Mia just in the shop we can use, but just to make Ted happy, I don't really know. I don't know if Ted's really picky what the products that he uses, but yeah, we have some insert. Another thing, we have some orange button wheels. We have a little bit of everything in the shop. I think we can make it work. Yeah, we have sandpaper. Yeah. Yeah, and maybe after we eat, we have tomorrow and Andy just gonna be doing wheels. Okay. Yeah, we have. Yeah, I got them all. Me and Mia cleaned up all the bags and stuff. Got the houses all wheels to the speeds. All we got all the mud off about them. But I think they're all pretty much. Yeah. I think we have plenty of sandpaper. How we can, since we have a shop, we kind of order in bulk. How we have how we always have a will. We always have a lot of stuff that we use around the. We can polish out here. So, earlier Ted, when we showed the aftergather, he was chugging the sugar about my trail. But he didn't. We have the shop real good. We have the small little polishing rooms. I guess I kind of forgot you had. But the shop's kind of dirty anyway, so yeah. So finally, man, wondering if we can make it homemade. So finally we had something the Alfredo. We helped me get Alfredo garlic bread. It was so super good. Yeah. I love garlic bread. Yeah. So finally we ate supper and Man, it's nice and cool. And then when Tallack is out and oh man, it's nice and cool in here. Yeah, most of the sun when it's super duper. Even when in July when it was super duper hot, we had that AC on. Keeps it nice and cool, nice working temperature. And here, we just can work properly and yeah. And then said, oh man, it feels so good. Yeah. Can't wait to work out here tomorrow. It's gonna be better keep the doors shut, but I don't think we're gonna be wheeling much stuff in and out, but sometimes I get too chilly that I put sweatshirt on. Yeah. Sometimes I get the chill. But yeah. So finally. So finally, finally, how we just sat on how we just chatted on the couch and chatted and talked and the man talk with Ted and yeah. 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 So finally show them around, finally, yeah. Unless I wanted to see it. Actually, we're actually gonna have company, till Friday, on Friday, Ted and Alyssa are gonna be heading back home, and then in the next show, we have to get cleaned up again because we have Jeff and Ginger staying with us. Yep. And Jason, yeah, Mia cooks up a great meal then, and yeah. In that episode, we cook up steaks and yeah. So then finally, eventually, we just watched some TV. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever Ted likes to watch, I don't really know what Ted likes to watch on TV. I don't think it's play policy related. Maybe racing, I'm not really sure. I'm actually gonna ask him something. Not the one that. Yeah. Yeah, so finally, So then finally, in a little while, yeah. Then finally, Ted got kind of sleepy. I don't really know. Does Ted ever get sleepy? I don't really know. uh, So finally, I'll pause. So finally the next morning came and then so finally we all went to bed. Me and Mia was exhausted. And then finally the next morning me and Ted were happy. We started, I think we got up around, me actually slept in that morning and I woke up at 5 as always. I got some work done in the office. I had to answer the phone, yo. We have a job lined up for next week. Then I got had to answer the phone a couple of times. Then finally it was time to go out. It was about time we go. And then it was about time. So finally the next morning, yeah. So finally, then we got the radio. We actually had speakers in the house, so me or listening, what music should it be listening to? I think they're listening to Rebecca Black, I think. I don't really know. Actually, no. Well, I don't want to say no. Actually, they were listening to, they listened to I don't know, just music. I don't know, maybe Taylor Swift, who knows. Yeah, we were actually we just turned on the radio in the shop. We had some classic rock going out there. The Valley's Rock Station, classic rock, 92.1. The Valley's Rock Station. The Valley's Rock Station. So finally we got sandpaper out, we got the wheel stands out, we got the wheels melted to help me we're gonna Ted actually show me some new tips and tricks and stuff. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna have company in August. We also have Buddy Evan coming too on a weekend. Yeah, a couple days. He's gonna help in here. Well, right now, today we have 10, so finally we got the iron axes on sanders, and yeah, we're gonna sand some wheels, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Ted put his respirator on. I put mine on. We turned on the fans. It got kind of dusty in there with all that sand and dust. Actually, it's a system that cleans all that aluminum oxide dust up, and it sucks right up into the. Then finally, we got all the vent. We got to the polishing process. We turned on the 6K grinders. We did that. Then we used Today, usually I do a few different processes, but today Ted actually showed me a new way to do it. We're gonna cut it with the 439T, then we'll start your lead. Yep. Yeah. Then finally we got some rims polished. Got all those sand scratches out and run the 800 or whatever. I did my process. He did his. Yep, I showed him a few back and forth tips on stuff. Finally, Then finally we took after a few hours of polishing, we got cleaned up. We actually took a break for lunch. Mia was actually making Mia actually made us some chicken sandwich. Cheers, yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. Actually, they were air fried. We didn't use like any oil and anything. We air fried them, and they turned out amazing. They were great. Yeah. Yeah, we took a little break. Finally, then after lunch. That was so funny. Looking at that chat thing. So yeah, so Ted and Lissa then finally. I guess if I like chicken sandwiches. I bet. I don't know. So finally. Yeah, so finally. I think it might have the Mountain Dew. I don't really know if it's pop anymore. When we went out that one time, the big glass full of Mountain Dew. Alright, so finally after a day of polishing, then later on that night, we got cleaned up and looks like he likes chicken sandwiches. Looks like Ted likes chicken sandwiches. Anyway, I think that's gonna we did a great job polishing, and now me and Todd were salesy, so we finally decided it was around 4:30ish, and then said one look. Actually, I was 3:30. Then said I think we don't have a set schedule in our shop, but we actually did that many rims we got. We think we did the thing we did for. Yeah, I think we did 3 for each. I don't really know how many we did, but we got a lot done. Thanks, Bud, for the hell was around like 3 o'clock. And then said I think how we clean up at the car daytime. I think we got enough done. I think we got enough done. I can maybe tonight we can take them back to Speedy shop and drop. It's actually not very far from here. Okay, yeah. So finally, like to spend some time with you guys while I don't want to just be doing work the whole time you were here. So that was around 3 o'clock an hour. But we got things done. Yeah, we're not gonna be like out there. I don't think we'll drop some off. Then Koda he can have a set. Yeah, there's a Louis guy. He owns a log truck. He has a lot of logs. Yeah, that's what some of them. That's why some of them are kind of beat up. They put those tire chains on them. Yeah, sometimes the rims seem down there. But so yeah, so finally, so now we get cleaned up and. How we start by cleaning up the shop, then how we cleaned up then tried to sweep the shop after a long day. So we actually got started at 7. Actually, it's really good going, Taddy. Yeah, usually me, I don't get. But thanks for your help today. Absolutely, man. I'm super happy to help you. Yeah. Yeah, looks like we'll do maybe the same amount tomorrow, maybe quit around the same time. Yeah, I think that sounds good. So we can spend some time with. So finally we got everything. Then we decided to go get cleaned up. Then finally So then finally, usually me we're kind of working on different, but I think we can get this truck wheels done this week. I have a truck coming in next week. If we can get all Cody's wheels done this week, yeah, that would be great. Yeah. Yeah, they're how they're going home. I think we should have them done so sad. We'll maybe take. Usually we go, sometimes they can't come and get them, but sometimes we go drop them off. Sometimes we mean business. I don't want them to kind of need to shop a lot of things, so I don't want them just. They can sit at their shop till they're ready. So finally we got the. Then finally me and Todd got showered. Yeah. We actually went and took a shower out in the. How I took one out in the shop and how at least we washed our hands. Yeah. Out there. Then how we went to our. To get some work done in the office. Yeah. Then I had to get. Well. You don't have to head. You can go hang out with the family, but I'm gonna go. I have to get some work done in the office. I have to take care of some emails and answer the phone, and get some more customers lined up. And I don't think we have anybody coming this week. I told them that we can. I guess we're kind of busy. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I told them that that's how that we were kind of busy. We have a stack of wheels which we had to get done this week for the. That's why he was here. Alright, so finally we did that. Finally we got cleaned up and then we just did whatever the rest of the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.